All right, guys, we got this Ram Promaster in the shop. This is the one that's got the marmoleum floor on it. And let me show you what we're doing with the ceiling. All right, they just want the birch ceiling up. And just like what we did in Bev's van, real decorative, pretty tile. And we're going to be putting that up. And I wanted to show you because we have a lot of problems, and I'm saying a lot of people have a lot of problems with this thin 1/4 inch birch bowing. Sean made these braces to go in here. And what we did is we've got 1/2 inch birch primed and secured to the ceiling. And we took some 3/4 inch or actually it's 1/2 inch and 1/4 inch. The 1/4 inch tucks up in there and the 1/2 inch butts up to it. So then this is secure and our 1/4 inch birch stapled to that sill. And you can tell already the huge difference that it made. These are tin or metal. They've got a very distinct pattern and our puck lights are in. We've got them centered, and that is going to be different probably than these. So we're going to put some of these up, how they're going to go, temporary, see what we've got to do about repositioning some of the lights, because it's not going to look right if we can't get those center. This is going to be pretty difficult, and we're going to go temporary first and then permanent. Right, so center here, center there. Now, is this hole on our 75 as well?
No, I'll scoot it forward.
Yeah, let's do that.
So, right. Oh, shoot. Hang on, let me draw the line a little
Yep.
bit thicker right there. Okay.
All right. You get that one, I'll get this one.
This one is...
All right, I'm centered there.
Okay.
You got it? You want me to hold it?
Sure.
I just don't know what else we could use where it's gonna look good and... That go okay? Go ahead and let's come over here. Okay, right there.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's hitting a furring strip too. So if we can figure the lights out, nice, that looks good. So if we can figure the lights out, then we can, I'll tell you what, before you put that screw in, let me get a panel.
Ah, yes.
And we will, you got the screw already started?
I got the whole, like,
I'm going to have to go on.
Oh.
Yep. Okay, now go ahead. Okay, so now...
Take this one out?
Yep, take that one out. Okay, go ahead and put one in that corner because we're going to have to take this out again and it's going to...
Gotcha. The one thing that worries me with these screws is they have this little gap without threads, and this is like 1/4 inch.
Right. But once we put like 4 of these together...
That's true.
I think we're going to be okay. Let's get...
Screws in that one?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get these. At least one of them. Once we know how we want them, if the lights line up adequately, we can take them down one at a time, put marine adhesive around like either of these 4 corners, and then put each one up individually.
Right.
So,
it does look like the light is going to fall, like, here.
Grab. Yeah, and see, that's what's going to be I should have thought about that before wiring. I totally.
What do you think if we move them over this much? You think that'll be an issue for the wires?
No, but it's going to be an issue for here because it's going to hit the shroud.
Yeah.
So they're not going to be dead center in here, but I'd like them in the center as opposed to if we land on like this, that's going to be a problem. Oh yeah, those are fine. All right, so hold that up just so we can, and I'm gonna come down a little bit. All right, so oh man, that is gonna be so close. That's gonna hit here. If we could scoot it to here and it, you know what I mean, that would be okay. And then that one can come, you know, we can, each one of them will have to scoot that same distance. I think that might work. I'm gonna pull this down a little bit. Oh. And you think they're supposed to be like that, not staggered, right?
What do you mean?
You don't think like, you know, like those are like that. You know what I mean?
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think you could do it that way. Realistically, I feel like that's like just an artistic
that's
choice.
still not gonna work, but I wonder what would look the best though.
Right.
Will you hold that up there for me for a second?
I don't think staggering them would look bad by any means.
And now move it to one side or the other.
Roughly.
I'm sure that's probably how it's supposed to go, which I do feel like that's probably going to be our best bet. I think these puck lights may have to be just not on center. I don't know what else to do. These four are on one switch. We could move them to where aesthetically they look right, and then these may have to move out a little bit because, or
just have those like
those may have to be on the seam.
Yeah.
Wow, that's tough. Let me see that, because down here we got to trim this away from the air conditioner.
Oh gosh.
Oh, it's like right there.
Yeah.
So that's gonna go here. So then the puck light. Yeah, so we're not even close on this one. On these two. We could cut this, put the light in, see how it looks.
Yeah, because I think we'll have extra.
Before we do this one. Remember, what we want to do is not, so we're going to cut it here and cut it here. And when we come down over here, we want to round this.
Okay.
Oh, that's gonna work. Oh wait. All right. You know what?
Need to trim it a little
we
more?
need the Dremel. We need this Dremel just a little bit, so that'll go up. See that right here?
Yep.
Yep. And then, when you climb back in here, will you bring those tin snips?
Yes.
And then I think we're going to be okay on this. That's a little long, but that's going to work. All right, it goes just like that. I don't think we have any choice.
I know exactly. I'm just thinking it too.
Yeah, I don't think there's any choice whatsoever. And 15 over, right?
15 over, and I think 31 this way.
Okay. Sorry. Yep. Okay. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man.
Can we even drill through that, or do we?
Well, so what I was thinking is, you know, our bit, that our whole bit, and then taking the Dremel and, because this will probably Dremel easy.
Yeah.
And that's why I was thinking, like, if we trace that shroud, if we use the Dremel, I feel like we're going to get a real good, but we probably can take that down, drill that, because I think that big drill bit is just going to dance.
Right.
I wish I would have, you know, just thought about this ahead of time, but that's, you know,
Right.
you don't know what you don't know until you know. So you heard about that plane that went down in Sacramento?
I did not.
Oh, I think you're gonna be okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Sean, put one here. Or here, put one there. Okay, and then, yeah, let's put that in and see what it... So, what'll happen is because these have those arms, it will clamp to the side.
Gotcha. I did nick it a little bit right there, but...
So, I don't think that is horrible.
I don't think so either.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
Why don't you stack two of them and drill them both at the same time?
I'll try it. And you said put a piece of wood on top or underneath?
If you drill a pilot hole, a small pilot hole, through them on your mark, then put a piece of wood underneath them.
Okay, gotcha.
Here you go. Oh.
Thank you. Shoot. Alrighty. I gotta make it opposite though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Good call.
We could put up, before I do this, we can put that one up. Let me come in here. That whole line it up?
Yeah, it looks like, 100%.
Alright,
Yeah, 100%.
Where is history?
I'll tell you what, don't do that corner. Let's do this back one over here.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, if they all looked like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is that one scratched at all, or is that one okay?
This one's, yeah, it's fine.
A little
It's
bit.
fine. Just had that little mark there, but I'll tell you what, when we hang cabinets up in here, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, I don't
You
think
know,
so.
before we do too many cabinets, I'm not cutting these panels because we're gonna have to scribe around them. We don't need the panels on the inside of the cabinet.
Right, yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah, this can get, we'll put that behind this and then just shorten it.
Gotcha.
And then we can even get the gray box on there. So just like in my build right here, they want a secretary because they both work. And then right next to the secretary is going to be the upright refrigerator, which is in the shipping container, and above it is a convection microwave, a drawer underneath it. Not sure how big that's going to be because the refrigerator is tall like mine. And then that bench is right here.
Yep.
On the end of the benches, they want their daughter to be able to sleep across here. So down here, there's going to be a little box, and down there's going to be a little box. Both of those boxes have to be open or accessible because they have 2 puppies, and that's where the puppies are going to, like, sleep. And then the wheel well boxes will go in, and then the bed in the back. There's going to be a whole lot of space underneath here that we need to try to figure out how we're going to utilize it the best for storage because they have really no storage. There'll be a small closet here, closet/pantry here, and then some storage underneath the office here. The galley is small because of that bench. This is going to be a closet, but it's going to be this way instead of this way.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
So they'll access it from the thing.
Gotcha.
It'll probably have a door like that, but it will be flat. So the curtain rod will be going this way. So just so they have more, because she is very tall and she has to have, like a dress closet.
Right.
So, and it shouldn't interfere with this bench. The galley on this end has to be open so that the dog can get in there. So there has to be like leg room because this bench also is gonna, people are gonna ride on that while they're driving. Because figure there's probably gonna be like 4 people in here. So then overhead cabinets on this side only, overhead cabinets over here, smaller ones. We'll probably make that flush because she is so tall. I just worry about her. She's going to end up bumping her head. We'll make that plenty of storage up there as well. Underneath the galley, they want the toilet. So it's going to pull out from underneath there.
Okay.
So over here, again, very little storage. She wants 2 sinks. I don't know if they're going to run with that because of countertop space.
Right. Is the galley coming like gonna bump up against
It is, and they will have a flip-up table for extra space, but they've got that shower pan there. So inside, underneath there where the toilet's at, they also have to have the shower thing, and we got to figure out how to give them a curtain, and it may be up there and pulls out.
Gotcha.
Either that or even in here and pulls out. So that's going to be a design.
Yeah.
So we have to figure out like space for dishes, space for clothes. There's just so many with this bench being here and the tall bed. This blocks the bed. So we have to figure out a way that they've got some storage. So, and maybe, you know how your bed lifts up this way?
Yeah.
Maybe we can make a section of this lift up that way so they can access some storage here.
Right.
So,
Yeah. We can do something kind of like what Lenny has, where like for her guitars. Like
yeah,
that,
her guitars.
That like separate. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. That way, because or else the storage is going to be so limited. So, there's going to be bump ins. There's going to be a bump in here, whatever we can, and still accommodate the wires, but something shallow.
Can we do one here? I mean, it's kind of tough with that. We won't have anything scared.
Well, there's going to be that box here that she sleeps on.
Right.
Because this has to be all one level.
Gotcha.
So there's going to be some storage here. There's going to be some storage here. There's going to be a little drawer underneath here. So, we'll do a bump in here.
Okay.
So a bump in here, a bump in here. This will bump in a little bit because when she opens that closet and she's got clothes hanging here, you know, she could, like I told her, she could hang, put her jewelry there or her makeup there, something like that.
So is the galley gonna come to like here then, and then the closet?
Yeah. So the front of when the bench is in here, it'll stop shy of that bench.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
So the galley's about this big.
And their galley is going to be 40 inches tall instead of 36.
Okay.
She is so tall. She wants that. She wants to be able to put that toilet underneath there. So any storage here will be a bonus. So we'll do the bump ins. Then we'll get going on the walls. This frame will come down. We'll do these bump ins like we did, like, you know, Jane's bed. You know how
so
we've
like
done
the
quarter-inch
entire
birch.
thing essentially is bumped in. That's what I thought.
All right, let's get started.
Sounds good.
All right, you guys can see Sean and I, we work well together. And one of the things that we work the best at is me making a shopping list, Sean running and getting it, and then I help him unload it when he gets back. So he is out doing a run, and I'm going to stay here and work. So we need some white screws to switch these out. So we'll be pulling these down, putting some marine adhesive on them, because I don't trust that these little screws will be enough. So we'll marine adhesive them up into place. And then I will put these, I have all those cut, and we've got these walls cut. I'm going to make a frame for around here, and then this last wall will go up, and then a small one. So I'm going to get these primed while he's gone. And we have been waiting several days for paint to arrive. My client wanted one that was available closer to the city but not here, and they were getting it sent in. So Sean's going to pick up the paint in town. We are going to be moving right along on this build the entire week. This is all we have. I love the ceiling. It's got a real clean look. I don't like it that we were not able to get those backlights in the center. I really like this, how this is, but the air conditioner would have been in the way for that side. So anyway, this is like where it needs to be. It's like right in this rib. There's a metal rib going right across here. So just no way we could have got these center. And with the air conditioner being back here, I think it looks fine. So I had to get busy. Sean be back soon.